This is Alpha Niner calling Science Station Hermes.
Alpha Niner, this is Science Station Hermes. We read you 555.
Roger, Hermes. All cleared. Sector Gamma Delta 4. Request clearance for landing.
That's Roger, Alpha Niner. You are cleared for landing. Switch to station control.
Switching to station control. Synced and locked.
Alpha Niner, be advised Zulu Command when you're ready for debriefing.
Roger, control.
Sir, reading an Antarean battlecruiser in Sector 7. Alert status. Clear weapon interlocks. Alert Zulu Command to our situation.
Alpha Niner, scramble.
Roger, control.
Moving into attack position, beginning my run now.
Sir, we've lost Alpha 9. Divert full power to shields. Scramble already cracked. Shields down to 80%, sir. Stay on those shields. I need full power. Shields down to 60%. 50% and dropping. Launch emergency distress beacon now.
Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning. As I've said before, I don't know where you are, so I have to be honest with you. I wanted to comment on that trailer, that intro, but I just had to let it play. We've come a long way in 20 years. Hey Chris, welcome, and EKG, hello to you too. This is, as you can see by the title screen, Master of Orion II. I'll be honest, I had a crash once already when I was testing it. I'm gonna hope that doesn't happen again. I'm not sure on the sounds. Audio sounds good to me, but any feedback you have, let me know. This is going to be interesting to see if we can make it interesting. I'm not going to use a custom race to start. I have a little history with this one. Okay, so the game music's a little loud. All right. Is that a little better? Let me know. So I have a little history with this one. Not as much as the original. The original was a bit of an addiction for me. We can talk about that later. Anyway, so like I said, in the interests of expedience, I'm going to try and pick just a default race, because picking out the individual bits and pieces is really about play style more so than anything, right? So we'll go to the new game. Average seems good. Of course we want tactical combat. What's the point? Oh, I'll take all you got, EKG. Good solid hints. It's fine by me. The only things that I totally remember here is that you need food and lots of it to grow people at the beginning. Best bet is to build the star bases and expand your own system first, and then build a colony ship. That's about the core of what I remember. So, I think we'll just take the defaults here and go from there, because I'm not 100% confident in my tactical abilities. Yeah, there's truth to that too, EKG, you're correct. You can make it way, way more difficult if you're finding it terribly easy, but the only problem I had with that is if you make it ridiculously difficult on yourself and then you get a crappy roll on the galaxy, you're totally screwed in like 3 turns, right? So we want to try and make this entertaining. Although, I guess my gruesome death at the hands of just about everybody would be entertaining. Yes, Octavio, it is Master of Orion II. A somewhat classic game. Oh, if we're gonna take a generic race... yeah, well, Octavio, you can... okay, that's fair. You can thank EKG there for this being played. He was the biggest advocate of it. So, do you have suggestions? Oh, just the average one at this point. As explained earlier, I don't have a lot of history with this one. I've played it through a couple of times. Its predecessor was the one I was hooked on. So, suggestions on a race. Maybe, Kiji. Maybe. If that's the case. Yeah. I mean, we can do custom if you want, if everybody's inclined to do a custom race, but I'm probably going to need some help from you guys to pick the right things for that. So if everybody wants custom, let's do custom. Wow, custom's kind of ugly. Okay, you're custom. Let's... Okay, if you guys are gonna pick the race, I'm gonna pick the picture we get to look at. All right. Repulsive, if we have no friends. Let's see here. I don't... There. That'll make it easier. Instead of trying to sort out which pieces to go with. Unification? Yep, I did the clear. The difficulty was average. 5 players. Other than myself, of course. Perhaps for you. So you went with the democracy. What's the advantage of the democracy over the unification? Okay. So we don't care about ship attack and defense? Is that what I got? Somebody wanted creative. And no spying and no big deal on ground combat. If you go with the democracy, you can still do both. We've got... Do we want a rich one? All right. Spies, yes. Taking all my tech. I don't think I want that. But... Yeah, the key is getting to those points, though. Alright, so it looks like we have a democracy. Took the ship disadvantages. I think we have all the things, or do we not have a specified home world right now? How about the ground combat? We don't care about that one? I think the rich homeworld would be nice for the production. Well, you can get killed any which way with this one. Yeah, I remember ground combat was a big thing in the first one. The Bullrathi always used to kick my ass with it. Okay, so we have currently a democracy, the spying -10, the ground combat -10, we have a rich home world, and we're creative. And we're called the ECAGs. Hope you don't mind, DKG. Oh, yes. Okay, so swap that for that one. Okay, so now we have the spying disadvantage, the ground combat, the democracy, creative, rich homeworld, ship defense minus, but the attack is still good, so I can live with that. That should be halfway decent. Any last minute changes? What's that? I can't see the chat, so... Oh, it blocked out. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh! The ruler name. Oh well, I got some characters to type. No! I can't get it all in there. We're gonna make you a cyborg. We're just gonna call you EKGFB06. There. Good enough. We know who you are. Any color preference? I like purple. Okay. We'll name the first star. After that, I think we'll take what they give us.